boys and girls. You are welcome back to Wanies Academy. This is our biology class, and today we will be talking on the topic binary fission. At the end of the lesson, we will be able to define binary fission, to state the characteristics of binary fission, and describe the steps involved in binary fission, and use some examples of organisms that undergo binary fission. Binary fission is just a form of asexual reproduction that involves the division of an organism into two identical cells or identical daughters. Binary fission occurs in most unicellular organisms. It is an asexual reproduction which does not involve sex gametes. It is just that an organism will split into two identical daughter cells or two daughter cells or cells that looks like the parents. Let's see the characteristics of binary fission. Binary fission occurs in single-celled organisms. I said earlier, it occurs in unicellular organisms like bacteria, amoeba, like paramecium, etc. It is an asexual means of reproduction that does not involve any sex gametes. So it doesn't involve gametic cells. It doesn't involve two organisms. In binary fission, two identical daughter cells are produced at the end of the process of production. And there is rapid reproduction. It allows for rapid regeneration of organisms. A single organism divides into various forms, divides into many cells within a short period of time. Let's see the steps involved in binary fission. I'll use this simple illustration of amoeba to describe binary fission. Now, this is the amoeba cell. You know, amoeba is a shapeless and irregular organism. That's the cell membrane. The nucleus, and the cytoplasm. Now, in the amoeba cell, there's the DNA replication. That means the parent cell is replicated. Replication means having a semblance of a particular cell. Now, what happens is that in the cytoplasm starts dividing. Before the cytoplasm divides, the nucleus starts dividing into two. The nucleus starts dividing. This is what I mean. Because the nucleus contains genetic materials, the nucleus starts dividing. It shows a sense of what? Division. As the nucleus divides, the cytoplasm also tries to divide. The cytoplasm also starts to what? To divide. And at the end of the day, we have two different cells that is formed. You know, the nucleus contains genetic material. So the daughter cells now split into two individual organisms. So the process of splitting of the parent cell into two individual organisms is known as what? Binary fission. So binary fission involves DNA replication. DNA is the gene or characteristic which is carried by parents to organisms. So the organism or the unicellular organism will carry the DNA of the parent. This is the same because it does not involve any gametic cell. There is cell elongation. As you can see here, the cell elongates and it starts to divide. The cell elongates and starts to divide. There is septum formation. In the center of the cell, the two daughter cells start separating. The nucleus of the parent cell starts separating to initiate individual two daughter cells, and there's final cell separation at the end of what? The process. You can see in the diagram I have here too, where you have the amoeba cell. This is the parent amoeba, and that's the nucleus. Now, the nucleus starts separating or elongating. Now, as the nucleus separates, the cytoplasm also starts to elongate, and separate. Now, at the end of the day, we see the division of what? The nucleus and the cytoplasm. The nucleus contains the genetic material, so it divides into two. The cytoplasm also divides into two to show the two daughter cells, to show the separate daughter cell. Binary fission is just a simple means of asexual reproduction that involves the division of a single cell, division of a parent cell to two daughter cells that looks identically like the parent, as seen in the diagram. Let's see some examples of organisms that carry out binary fission. Bacteria is a good example that carries out binary fission. The protozoans like amoeba, paramecium are good examples. Algae, such as chlamydomonas, are also good examples of organisms that are produced by binary fission. Binary fission is very, very important in unicellular organisms in that it allows for production of many unicellular cells within a short period of time. Thank you for listening, and I hope you will hit the subscribe button. Bye.